picking up this. It's a RCA 2-line cord phone. Got this, gonna get this for $3.99. Should sell it for like right around $18. And this Wacom bamboo tablet, $24.99, and this is the CTL 460 with the pen, with everything included. So that's a pretty good deal. I think that this one sells for like I'll show you the screenshot. You'll see that in a second. So I had a pretty crazy weekend, trying to brave this little storm that was supposed to come. Never really did. So anyway, I want to show you guys some of the stuff I picked up this weekend. Two things that I want to start off with first. Then I'll get to this, and this is just a very small portion of what I actually picked up. But first thing, I ended up getting these, so I'm excited about this. These were, see, $3.77 at Goodwill. Came from Target. It was missing one, so I asked the lady what she'd take. She took 50 cents. I was excited for that. This was at a Goodwill store, by the way. And yeah, I was excited about this. A little win. I'm not gonna make any money on this. Obviously, I'm gonna keep these. But the whole reason that I even picked these up is because normally these are like $5, and at $5 or $6, so pay 50 cents for this, so not bad. So that was a little win. The other thing right here inside this package is my next private label item. I'm going to be talking more about private label, but this is pretty much the first item that I'm actually going to put on YouTube, and really talk about and really teach you guys the process. All my other stuff, I never taught you guys, because I was, in the very beginning, I was pretty much learning how to do the things, and then after that, it was all like, it's almost all automated. And so this product I'm actually going to be talking to you guys about. It's very small. The product is from like there, and it's probably like that big. So it's not big. It's not that big, but it's going to be a big deal. Costs about $3, and on Amazon, a similar product, actually there's multiple people selling a similar product, and they're going for right around $27.99 to $31.99. So it's pretty good range, but it's also it's very consistent. So so let's get to the pawn shop stuff. Actually, let's do Goodwill first. This right here, this is a Logitech X laser. You can kind of see this is the mouse. Paid $6.99 for it. This is the mouse plus the keyboard. The keyboard, I have it sitting over on another table somewhere. The whole thing needs to be cleaned up and tested, but for $6.99, I can't remember exactly. I've scanned a lot of stuff, looked at a lot of numbers. I think this one sells in used condition for right under $200, and it sells pretty well on PC. So pick that up for $6.99. Goodwill. All right. Another thing, all these cords go to this guy right here, which I'm going to show you the screenshot of somewhere. This is the Silhouette Cameo. So this thing right here, I picked this up for $19.99. It was tested, is what they said, so I'm hoping it does work pretty good. It's just like an electronic cutter. So I haven't tested it. I have all the cables right here. Gonna test it myself, make sure it works. But $19.99 to potentially make like $110, pretty good deal. So that was another thing. I bought a lot more stuff at Goodwill, but I just wanted to show you kind of what I picked up that is a little more profitable. Another thing that I picked up at Goodwill, this thing. This was actually returned. It does have an Amazon label on the bottom of it saying it was returned. So I picked this up for $2.99. I haven't tested yet, but I'm hoping it works. But that's the whole thing. It's $2.99. If it doesn't work, that's what it is. If it doesn't work, no big deal, I'm out $3. If it does work, great, I'm gonna make some money. The only risk was, you know, $2.99, and it has the Amazon label on it that says it's not working, or that it was returned for some reason. Here's another thing. This is a FIFA Xbox One, FIFA 2016 Xbox One game. You see it right there. Paid $14.99 for this. This right here, you're probably thinking, why would you buy this? The reason I paid $14.99, it was kind of thrown in with this guy. With this, see it right there. This is Xbox One. Okay, this was not from a Goodwill store. This was actually from a Cash America pawn. This store. Okay, I paid $130 for this and a game. I'm not going to sell this on Amazon. I'm actually sell this locally. Probably get about $210, $215 out of this in its current condition with the game. So, not bad. Good deal. Alright, so the Xbox One, I think that's going to be a very good deal. I think that's going to go very quick. Like I said, I'm not going to sell that on Amazon. Only because I can sell used Microsoft items. I'm not going to sell this one only because the last time I sold a higher priced console, it did come back once, and it's always a worry. Is it gonna come back, and am I going to be able to sell it in the exact same condition that I sold the first time, or I bought it and it was in new condition? Am I gonna be able to resell it in new condition, or is it gonna come back and I can't sell in that condition? It's a big issue. So here's some cameras. I'm only going to show you 2 of these, and the reason is because you've seen a lot of these. Like this one's a Bloggy. It's the white Bloggy. This one in here, it's actually a flip. Yep, it's a flip. And there's another one in here. No, that's the charger. There was another one in there. Anyway, this is a Sony. Nope, it's in a Sony case. This is actually a Canon PowerShot. This is a Canon PowerShot. This is a Canon PowerShot. And this is a Canon PowerShot. They're all from the PowerShot line. There's 4 of these right there. Actually, I have in this bag, there's 3 more PowerShots. And in this bag, one Olympus, and one Cool Pix. But I did want to show, so the whole reason why I'm not going to show you all the cameras, you've seen a lot of the cameras before in some of my other videos, some of my other haul videos. So in total I bought 13 cameras, 13 cameras this weekend. Not a bad deal. I probably spent about, this one came up to $194.89. This one came up to $167, $182, and I have 2 more bags somewhere. I have 2 more bags from Cash America Pawn. I actually went to 5. One of them didn't find. I'm not gonna say I didn't find anything. I found some stuff, but they weren't willing to negotiate the prices. So that is why I ended up walking out. Didn't buy a thing. This right here, this is the Sony HDR CX-220. This one is black, I think. Can't get up. It's either black or blue. I'm not really sure. I'm gonna show you the screenshot though. I think it's blue. If I can get it open. Next thing. So I actually picked this up for $29.99. As you can see by the screenshot right next to me, this was a great deal. Okay. Another thing I bought. I actually bought 3 of these. This is the Ricoh. This is the W6 or WG20. Actually bought 3 of these. Bought them all for $91 a piece. This one's actually in fairly good condition. The screen, every single one of these has some type of scuff or something on it. The front screen looks very good, looks very clean. The back one, it's scuffed up a little bit. Honestly, it is. In most cameras, they do have a little bit of scuffs on them. That's not a huge deal, but you need to list it in its actual condition. Don't say this is brand new or like new when it's not. Like I said, this camera, and I don't know the, you know, you're looking at the screenshot. Right now I'm shooting this video. I don't know what the price of this is, but I do remember, I think it was like, I ended up making like $90 or $80 off of each one of these. Maybe it was 100 and something, I don't remember exactly, but anyway, you're looking at the screen, so you know what I'm making. Like I said, I paid $91 for each one of these. Bought 3 of them. They're all in pretty much the exact same condition. One is in a little bit in worse condition than the other 2, but when I say worse condition, it has a few more like noticeable scuffs, like on the top corner, but it doesn't impair the view or looking at the picture. So that's something that, you know, I could say about 2 of these, but not 1. So like I said, just list stuff in its actual condition. Alright guys, so hopefully you enjoyed the video. If you did, hit that thumbs up button. Like I said, Cashmere Coupon, that was a big one. That one did very well. I probably spent about $900 to, in one store I spent $674, and then, so I probably spent about $1,200 from 4 different pawn shops. So not bad, and I should be able to at least make 100 to 130% ROI from that. So I'll probably make about $1,500 is my guess. You know, $1,400 to $1,500. I know my math's probably off, but probably $1,400 to $1,500 is about what I'm gonna make. Is my guess. Do I think everything's gonna sell very quickly? No, I don't. You know, some of these cameras might sit a little longer. This camera, for example, might sit a little longer. This Sony, this one right here, probably gonna go fairly quick. I am gonna price the cameras to sell. The Xbox, obviously, that's gonna stay here. That's not going to Amazon. That will probably sell within a couple days. I already have the pictures. I already have everything. It's gonna be listed on Craigslist. And so that will be listed, it'll be listed by the time you see this video. So yeah, anyway, a couple things. The reason I went to a bunch of pawn shops, let me show you, kind of explain this to you really quick. So if you see these, there's 2, 4, 6, 7 cameras right here, okay, in this little spot. 7 cameras. This one's probably, if each one made me $100, that's $700 profit in this little area right here, okay? I end up taking, and so you might be wondering who's carrying around the camera. Well, the person that's actually recording is my son, my 7-year-old son. I actually took my whole family with me and went sourcing, did a little visiting with family, and kind of had a one last, you know, before the holiday season really gets going, one last mini vacation. So I took the whole family with me, and I didn't have a whole lot of room. That was the problem. Bought a bunch of toys. And so I bought so many toys in the very first like 3 stores. I think I went to Walmart, Target, and Toys R Us. Bought a bunch of stuff. So we were probably 3 or 4 hours into the whole trip, and the car was almost full. I didn't bring my printer because I didn't want to do any shipments, so I didn't bring my printer. I had the car full after about 3 stores, or after 3 stores in about 3 or 4 hours. So I need to figure out a way to pack the car with more stuff, but not have big, bulky items. So I went to pawn shops. Pawn shops were my big thing. I could go to Walmart, could go to Target and do all that stuff. I'm actually gonna go back without the family, probably in the next week or so, and really hit it hard, and probably take a trailer as well. and I'll probably actually have another person go with me. So that one will be a lot bigger than this haul. But these, you know, if you have a little car, little, you know, 4-door, whatever, you don't have a van, you don't have a big truck, anything like that, go to pawn shops. Look how small this is. Look how small these things are. Okay, 4 cameras right here. Okay, very small. You gotta understand. You gotta deal with whatever you have in front of you. If you have a small car, then you need to buy smaller items, or you need to buy items that, if they're large, they're extremely profitable because they're gonna take up a lot of space. So because of that, you need to understand your current situation and decide, okay, should I buy these, you know, 15 toys? They're all gonna make me, I spend $10, and they might make me, you know, 3 or 4. Is it worth it? Let's say every single toy was this big and it's make you $2. Is that worth it? What if instead of paying for this item, you leave this there, and instead you buy, let's say, clothes, socks, you know, plush toys, things that you can pretty much cram under a seat. You can stuff your car full without worrying about damaging boxes, worrying about crushing the inventory. You know, why not do that? That's what I did. I decided, okay, I bought enough toys to fill up the entire car, and I was probably averaging right around 75 to 85% ROI on all the stuff that I bought. Then I decided, you know, I don't have much room. I don't have too much more room left in the car. I didn't bring my computer. I didn't want to do a shipment from my family's house, and so because of that, I decided, let's go with smaller items. Let's go with electronics. They cost a little bit more. You can sell it for more, and you can make more profit. And that was the whole point. So if you guys have a small car, use electronics. It does really well. Just make sure you test them. If you do not test them, and you don't have any you know, idea how to test them or anything like that, then don't bother with it. You don't want to risk your money on something that you are not gonna test and make sure it is the quality that you expect. So with that said, like I said, if you like this video, give it a thumbs up. If you learned anything at all, I'm gonna process that. I'm gonna process some of this stuff, and I'll talk to you guys soon.